Joining us via satellite from Los Angeles is Dr. Lillian Beard.
Very compelling doctor named Lillian Beard.
Doctor, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Dr. Lillian Beard reports in tonight's Medical Alert.
Here with some advice is pediatrician and author of Salt in Your Sock and Other Tried and True Home Remedies, our friend, Dr. Lillian Beard. Hey, Dr. Beard, how are you? Nice to see you again.
Good to be back.
Well, now Dr. Lillian Beard has put together Salt in Your Sock and other tried and true home remedies. Dr. Beard, good morning. First, let me tell you, I did not know about the meat tenderizer and the mosquito bites, and I did not know about the cayenne pepper. And you say you don't need to sniff it so much.
You don't need to sniff it. In fact, it's great for bleeding. If you have bleeding from the nose or a cut bleed, it's a natural cauterizer. You can put it on some paper, use a Q-tip, dab it onto the area that's bleeding, and it will stop the bleeding.
Does it sting?
It doesn't sting. It's surprising, but it works.
Nearly families have some home remedies that they swear can cure just about anything, from earaches to upset stomachs. Well, Dr. Lillian Beard has compiled an entire book of them. It's called Salt in Your Sock and Other Tried and True Home Remedies. And this morning she's here to share some effective remedies specifically for winter ailments.
This week, the vengeance, but the good news is help could be as close as your kitchen.
Every kitchen has at least some lemons, maybe some hot water.
That's good too.
And also some honey, and that I call that the everybody's toddy. Just hot water, lemon, and some honey.
This indicator is all about the sniffling of fall allergies. Dr. Lillian Beard joins us now with tips on controlling those cool weather challenges. Good morning, Dr. Beard.
Good morning, Dave. And it is officially fall, you know, and you can tell because it's ragweed and leaf mold time. We sometimes forget about the fall allergies, which may be more subtle than the more common spring ones. Some common clues include cold-like symptoms for more than a week, itchy, runny nose and eyes.
In today's medical report, Dr. Lillian Beard has more important details that could save your sight. Dr. Beard?
Thanks, Andrea. They're sometimes called floaters or flashes, and these symptoms are often a part of natural aging. But they may also signal a more serious condition that can lead to blindness. They are generally more common in people who are nearsighted or who have undergone cataract surgery or who have suffered eye injury. In other medical news, an important reminder for mothers considering breastfeeding their children. Many scientific studies have revealed that fire-resistant chemicals have been found in breast milk. But the consensus among child health experts is clear. Mothers should not stop breastfeeding infants. It remains nature's perfect formula for enhancing good growth and development, especially during the first year of a child's life. Breast milk has immunological qualities that protect babies from a variety of diseases as well as environmental contaminants. Well, to reimplant an accidentally knocked out tooth, the key words here are early steps. The first step is to carefully rescue the displaced tooth. When picking up that tooth, hold it by the top crown. Never touch the root. The tooth root contains the delicate live cells that will allow it to reimplant into the socket.
Have you ever heard of andropause? Dr. Lillian Beard is here to fill us in on this little-known condition this morning.
Andropause describes a constellation of variable symptoms many men quietly report, such as diminishing physical energy, moodiness, and some loss of libido. Since the FDA's decision to approve use of human growth hormone in children whose predicted adult height is less than 5 feet 3 inches for boys or 4 feet 11 inches for girls, taking human growth hormone requires commitment and dollars to get the best results. Daily shots could cost up to $20,000 a year. As with any drug, all risks and benefits must be considered. Benefits may be up to 4 inches of additional growth, but overuse or misuse can cause multiple abnormalities, such as misshaped hands and face, metabolic disorders, enlarged kidneys, heart, and liver, and higher risk for certain cancers.
No female member of my immediate family has escaped breast cancer.
As a group, black women reportedly are less likely to have breast cancer. When they do, they're more likely to develop it at an earlier age, before age 35, and they're more likely to die from it.
What about the smallpox vaccine?
Well, as you know, it hasn't been administered in the U.S. on a routine basis since the World Health Organization declared the disease globally eradicated, and that was in 1990. But now, President Bush and the CDC have recently okayed a vaccination plan for the U.S. That home medical tests are not designed for self-diagnosis or self-treatment of potentially serious health problems, but they can be very effective as screening and as monitoring tools if you do in tandem with your doctor's advice. Cholesterol is that soft, waxy, fat-like substance that builds up over time, forming fat plaques in our arteries, particularly those that lead to our brain and to our heart.
What is head lice?
Well, contrary to popular belief, head lice don't only thrive on dirty heads. And these grayish sesame seed-sized insects are equal opportunity parasites. That is, they will thrive and live on any human scalp or hair. Breast cancers this year will occur in men, about 1,200, but sadly about 300 of those men will die. Snoring usually occurs in sleep, when muscles and soft tissues in the roof of the mouth completely relax, causing them to vibrate. Typically, one thinks of a middle-aged, overweight male, but snoring is an equal opportunity annoyance, disregarding gender, age, or ethnic group. A new technology known as tandem mass spectrometry can now diagnose up to 30 metabolic diseases with just one test. So states may now have to weigh the increased cost of $25 to $50 per baby against possible death and disability of as many as 1,000 babies a year in our nation.
Give them one and take two. We're going to do that. See, you're saving my kids.
For you.
Okay,
But
well, we'll share this.
Okay. It's just really important to remember that it's possible to have a fun Halloween, and you can do it and keep your kids safe.